Come in.
Hey sir, we're in
Hold on 1 second. And we're done. What is it, screenwriter guy? I got a new TV show to pitch for you, sir. Sweet, I love money, TV shows. So tell me about the show. Well, you see, sir, it takes place in a world where 98% of the population is wiped out by this new gas that was discovered from a meteor that landed on Earth. Okay. But why 98%? Well, that's the grade I hope to get on this just because. Well, great. What happens to the remaining 2%? Well, you see, the gas that killed billions of people, it tends to stay towards the ground. So survivors have figured out that they can survive if they live in some tall buildings like skyscrapers all over the world. Okay, this sounds weird. So what kind of main conflict are we getting here? Good question. This summer, I studied sociology and I learned about the conflict theory. See, the conflict theory states that those that are rich and powerful will remain that way and will be able to control the society they live in. So within the context of this show, the rich and the powerful are going to claim all the food and all the resources and the best skyscrapers to live on. Our characters are going to have to try and figure out how they can create more equality among these rich and powerful people. I see what you're saying. So it's kind of like survival of the fittest? Not really. It's going to be our characters trying to survive and find food and find a way that they can restore balance in how people are treated in this world. Okay. So it's going to be a cool, explosive action show, right? There's going to be like minimal action, but it's not going to be the focus of the show. It's going to be quite boring. Mostly our characters are just going to stand around and talk about politics all day. I don't know. A show about politics? It sounds kind of boring. Oh, trust me, sir. People are going to love it. Alright. Why don't you tell me more about this conflict theory? So the conflict theory states that the people who have power have the most influence over society. So even in the real world, we see this with billionaires and politicians. People who have power have the most social status. So within the context of this show, the characters, our main characters, the ones who are underdogs, are going to try and fight this inequality so that everyone can survive peacefully in this new world. Well, people do hate inequality. So who are you thinking about for casting in this show? Well, when I was thinking about the rich and powerful characters, the antagonists, I was thinking about people like Ben Mendelsohn, Christian Bale, Leonardo DiCaprio, and I'm going to stop you right there. If this show gets approved, our budget will be, hold on. Carry the 1, divide by 17,000, $12.70. Oh wow. That's a seriously low budget. $12? That's just budget cuts, man. I don't know what else to tell you. But why don't you tell me how we're going to incorporate this conflict theory more within the show? Well, the whole purpose of the show is it's going to be good versus evil, and in this case, rich versus poor. With the poor coming out on top, they're going to establish true equality in this new world. We're planning on doing 10 episodes for the entire series, but if it's successful, we'll move the series around, show what different locations are dealing with at this time. I like the sound of that. Doesn't sound too risky. Well, I'm just concerned that we'll get people to watch a show with a $12 budget. Actually, it'll be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. I'll go get it approved now. You keep working on the script. Sounds good. I'll keep working, sir. I think the conflict theory element is really what's going to draw people into this show, and it's really going to inspire them to think about how we let the powerful influence our society. Well said. I'll go get this show approved now. You keep doing great work on the script, and If it comes to it, the show can be successful and maybe we'll meet again.